we are heading over to the rooftop, just a couple of steps up.
Well, first of all, we're on the rooftop. I'm digging it.
So for the 3,000 building, this is the one. This is the only building where the pool's on the rooftop, and I'm interested to get Faith's reaction on this. So the way to get up there, it's kind of weird, but because of you have to take a service elevator up, and then we go to the penthouse floor, and then we have to take another elevator up. But you'll be able to see the gym that's up there, and then you'll see the whole rooftop thing going on. And we are going through the fitness center over here.
You have a good 1,000 square feet of fitness room.
Yeah, this is a pretty good sized one.
It's a great size. Yes.
Yeah, and then we had Faith doing tricep push downs
I
earlier.
do. Let me just test it for you guys. Yep, feels good.
Yeah, keep those elbows tucked in.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I bet so. I was telling Edwin to teach me.
Yeah, so let's go check out all the equipment over here. You got Life Fitness machines. You know, it's a level up from the hotel gyms, I have to say. And then you've got 3 treadmills, and you're overlooking the common area over here, which is the outdoor kitchen. And then Faith is over there getting a
I'm
tricep
really getting
pump on.
into it. Okay, but yes, you can see the event. So it's perfect. If you have an event next door, have everyone set up a few games, just have your family right out here, enjoy your workout, still be a part of the space with them.
What cardio do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Cardio? Just walking.
Just walking?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my go-to right here. Elliptical, low impact.
Yeah.
I do treadmill, but then gone are my days where I'm doing a 5K on the treadmill.
Nah, I
It's
used
just
to
too
do
much
that
on
in
the
college. I'm done with that. Oh, I do swim a lot though.
You do swim
I do
a lot?
swim a lot,
Okay.
yes.
And then the dumbbells here go up to 50s, which is, like your hotel gym variety. Then here's your stair climber. That's a
Yep. I don't want to show off and show you guys that.
Second elevator. We just got out of the main one, and then no padding on this one because it's actually check this out right there.
Going there.
Okay, head on over. We're on the very top floor. And then we are heading over to the rooftop, just a couple of steps up.
Okay.
And every time I come here, it's not an infinity pool, of course, but it's one of those where the water just skims across the top. I don't. Are you a pool person?
No.
I don't know the name of it.
It's beautiful though.
Yeah. It would be cool if they did a remodel where it is an infinity pool.
That would be stunning. A
And
nice
you got the
little
fire
area.
pit.
Looks good, Edwin.
So we're over here on the rooftop of 3,000 the Plaza, not to get mixed up with 5,000 or 8,000
No.
Plaza. But then this is the only one with a rooftop pool. What's your thoughts so far about the building?
Well, first of all, we're on the rooftop. I'm digging it. I think it's a little confusing to come up this way through the 2 elevators. At least they're not very far off, but I love the opening in the building. It's very welcoming, aesthetically pleasing. The women that work in the front are very kind. The entire place looks very clean, kept together, well put. I would be really proud to put a client here or to live here myself, actually.
Yeah, one of the advantages of the 3,000 tower over the 5,000 and 8,000 is more, if you want a more intimate HOA, half the amount of homeowners, half the amount of people using the fitness center and the pool area, this is the advantage of this one. And you definitely have these sweeping views. You're going all the way to the mountains over there. You're looking at the whole like financial district of Irvine here.
Yeah.
You've got, if you just keep going down Jamboree, you're like 2 miles away from Newport Beach.
We can't beat this location. I keep saying it over and over, but you just really can't. And being up here and being able to see the entirety of Irvine is something else.
Yeah, so there's a lot of contrast. There's a building for everyone, I think. Or there's not a building. It's high-rise living, not for everyone.
Yeah.
But then if you want the newest one, it's Lexington over at Central Park West, where we'll go through their amenities someday. And then if you want some of the entry level, lower end, starting at like high 500s, even 600s, you go to Watermark and Avenue 1. But then if you want that luxury feel, that you go to here, the Plaza, then there's the Marquee, which is the other steel frame building that I talked about. And then there's Skyline OC, which is over next to South Coast Plaza.
Yeah, but I really wouldn't disregard this right away. I think coming here and seeing it, it's a great little starter condo too here in Irvine. So take a look at it.
Starter for some.
Starter for some.
Nice.
I mean, you're still in the millions already.
So Faith is taking us through the elevator lobby over here at the 3,000 building.
It's very fancy here. It's quiet, serene.
Yeah. Can you see yourself doing almost this whole like hotel-like living?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, when my kids are older, yes. Yeah, this is a little different for the kiddos.
Hi there. See, they clean this place up all the time. Are we going to the lobby, right?
Yeah.
So we're heading out here to the lobby. I'll let Faith step out first.
Our fancy lobby with a very open layout and very friendly women at the front.
So this is where you would greet your guests, or your guests would come in through here. The whole place was just remodeled like recently. So we are right at the base of the 5,000 building of the Plaza. Then it goes 8,000, and then over there where we just came from is the 3,000, the Plaza. And for Watermark, Avenue 1, and the Plaza, I have to admit this is probably my second best walk score in Irvine. The best one is probably the Lexington, where you just walk across the bridge that they're building right now. You cross Jamboree, and then you're in Park Place. You got LA Fitness there. You got Houston's, and then North Italia. Have you been there?
I love that place. They have the best salad.
The North Italia, and then the best happy hour in Irvine is actually, do you know? Postino.
Oh.
Postino is actually a vibe, and you got friendly people in Irvine, believe it or not. There's a lot of times I've gone up there solo and then made a lot of friends.
I love that.
So this one's cool because you got Maury's right here. Great place for coffee, lattes, and I'm not really into the iced coffee kind of thing. Are you?
I don't drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee? Wow. And then you got a cycling place, and then we're gonna head on down over here. And don't worry about parking when you guys come down here, because even if these spaces are all taken up, they have a parking structure right behind it, and then you can park for free actually. Then they got Quinn West Noodle. And then Faith could do like a blog on that someday.
Yes, very soon.
And then here's the thing I love about this place is they got Village Market or Via Market. I don't know what it's called. And then on the other side, Quinn West Noodle, you've got Avocado, and then there's one more restaurant on that side. We are about to check out the pool area of Watermark, where the key access that we just had. We're going to head over to the gym, and then we're going to be able to see, it's almost a junior Olympic sized pool and jacuzzi here. So with close to 400 residents, like, give or take, they have to have a lot of amenities. So y'all be able to show it in B-roll where we went up to the clubhouse and we were able to see the movie theater and the library and some of the other common amenities here.
This is beautiful. Oh, show the telephone.
Oh, yeah, where's the...
There's some of those old ones.
So let's head on over down this way. Oh, the gym's on that side. That makes sense. Then headed over to the gym here. Let's see. And then let's compare this to, I know it's kind of like not a good comparison with the Plaza, but then
More
it's
light.
pretty good size here, yeah. You still got enough to work with here. Good view of the pool while you're doing cardio. And then their dumbbell area goes up to 50s. Good enough for Faith.
Yeah, I do that on a day.
Well, we just checked out the Plaza, or actually I have to correct myself, 3000 the Plaza, because they will correct you over here. And then we saw Watermark. So thoughts about the Plaza, starting with the pool area?
I thought the pool area, I mean, you can't beat being on the roof when it comes to the pool and getting that view of Irvine. It was a lot smaller though than I hoped for. It was a little underwhelming. It was on the rooftop, which was great, but it didn't have that luxury vibe compared to the Watermark.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I have to agree over there, because we're right in front of the 8,000 and then the 5,000 building of the Plaza. When you go to their common amenities, which will be a blog for another day, that some people do want that vibe, like that hotel feeling, that they're not the only one at the pool. That there's other good-looking people there. Yeah, especially if you're the workout type and you want to show off your results over there. So I agree on that. What about the weight room?
The weight room, okay, so the size of the Plaza, 3000 Plaza's weight room, I thought it was bigger. The fitness area was definitely bigger.
You expected a smaller gym then, huh?
Yeah, I did. So that was nice. Again, though, it had a much more luxury, clean, airy vibe at the Watermark because they had higher ceilings, better natural lighting, and the view was the pool.
You know what, the 3000 the Plaza smelled good to me.
It did. Yes,
they did a good job. I don't know if they
both of them are very clean, and I liked the machines and the available amenities in there, which was really cool. Both of them scored the same when it came to the workouts that you could do.
Yeah, and then for the price points, you really can't compare to. It's a kind of an unfair comparison, but let's talk about the Watermark pool area.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good size over there.
Yeah.
And during that time, there were 3 dudes laying out. I think there are females that do.
At some point, there are females.
do live at Watermark.
I guess what to think about is the Watermark had much more of a flow where you could almost feel included with other people without being intrusive to the space. Whereas 3000 the Plaza, you almost had to go through the hallways to get to it, like a completely separate area. So if you like that, then that's great.
Right.
But if you also like having the vibe where everything is at one area, you don't need to go through so many doors, the Watermark definitely beat that.
So one little vacation trick that I used to always like to do, and I still like to do till this day, is I like hitting the gym before hitting the pool. So I have a pump going on. So I'm picturing myself trying to do that over at 3000 the Plaza. It's not going to happen because I have to start off on the 3rd floor. I have to take a service elevator, then I get to go up. At Watermark, I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, so I would love the Plaza if I was going to throw like an intimate party, have my own people there. We could take over the rooftop pool. People would come in and be like, I'm going to dip out on this pool because there's already so many people. It's small enough to where you could take over.
Yeah,
but
do
the
a pool takeover.
Exactly.
Take over all the cabanas.
Exactly. The Watermark would be a little bit different. You're definitely, if you're trying to entertain or have guests, other people will be joining you.
Yeah. The thing that Watermark has that the Plaza doesn't, at least the 3000 the Plaza, is a movie theater.
Yeah, that was cool. Screening room, huh?
Yeah, so your own private movie theater. They're, like I said, their gym and their clubhouse is more expansive.
Yeah.
It's more centralized and you have a more community-like feel.
Yeah.
But then just putting things into perspective with some of the other buildings. There's Lexington, Marquee, and then Avenue 1 over here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk a little about which pools I like best out of all the buildings. The number one pool that I do like is over at Central Park West.
I haven't seen that one.
So Central Park West, that's the common areas that belong to Lexington.
Okay.
And it's really a resort-sized kind of pool.
Okay.
Yeah, so they take number one there. The number one gym I'm going to give is also, unfortunately, to Central Park West. So if you're living at the Lexington, you have your choice between two gyms. You have the Lexington gym, which is on the ground floor of what they call I think it's the B building.
Yeah.
It's a B building? A, B, C, D. I think the C building, I'm sorry. The C building. And then you could go to the Central Park West clubhouse. So it takes the top spot there. And then as far as concierge and your lobby, I would have to give that to 8,000 the Plaza over here because it feels like a hotel when you're walking in.
Yeah.
Just a really grand reception area. I would say second to that is Marquee. First, but we're not even talking about Newport Beach. It would be 601 Lido Park. They have the most grand one. They'll have like a door.
Oh, do you have a video on that yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send you the link.
I love the lobby there. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I'll take you to Boca Open over there. But then they have someone opening it up, and then it's a really tight knit community.
Yeah.
So clubhouses, I would have to go with again. They're taking all the top spots. Central Park West again. Because Central Park West, their clubhouse is just so expansive.
Yeah.
Really,
I mean, I know honestly though,
newest.
Edwin, I have heard you mention Lexington so much today.
Yeah.
If I took a shot for how many times you mentioned the Lexington, I would be hammered.
Yeah. It depends on your tolerance. So.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I would just be getting warmed up.
No, I would be hammered. I would be like, yeah.
So it doesn't mean that any of them are bottom dwellers. All of them have very nice amenities. The one that we haven't talked about a lot, and actually I think their gym will take the top spot once it's finished getting done. So you have Skyline OC. Skyline OC, they're going to have that whole Scandinavian where they got the vertical wood paneling. I'm going to put a concept photo up on the screen. So once they get done with that and what they call the club room over at Skyline OC, they're just going to take the top spot for everything.
Yeah.
So it's those two towers that you see off of the 55 freeway and 405 right next to South Coast Plaza. They're just remodeling the whole thing. Even though the place was built in 2008, it's going to look like a 2025 built property.
That's stunning. I can't wait to see that.
So I'm Edwin Ballaway, and
yes, Faith Hicks.
We want you to go to midriseliving.com so you can check out these properties along with other ones in the Orange County.